pastors. There's been a lot going on across the P&A in the past few months as you all are taking advantage of the ministry opportunities that are available at this time of the year, both at the local level, and I know that some of you are trying to find ways to support victims of the various hurricanes that have devastated areas such as South Texas, Florida, and Puerto Rico. There are many things that I could report today, more than I can cram into this particular update, but I do want to share a few highlights for you. First of all, a few weeks ago, Evangelistic Center Church of God in Seattle had a big celebration recognizing their pastor, Claudel Warren, who has been there for 50 years. That's right, 50. This is incredible on so many levels and is a model for pastoral tenure in a time when the turnover of pastors and churches is quite high across the country. So we want to congratulate Pastor Warren and the church for this particular milestone. Several of our churches are going through facility changes, and I want to highlight two of them today. First, Next Step Fellowship, which for the last 8 years went through a restart process meeting at a school in Kent. They have finally found a new permanent home. Some of you will remember that this is the previous Skyway Church of God, and now under Pastor Dan Ford, Next Step has purchased several buildings in the Renton area on 11 acres of land, and they are currently conducting a number of renovations on that property.
For years, God has been growing us as a church, teaching us things, leading us to learn the things He needs us to learn. And we've been looking for property for years because God laid on our heart that He had a place chosen for us. And, you know, over the years, it seemed like we would never find that place. It was looking and searching. We don't even really know why God gave us this 11 acres or this beautiful land, but we know that He called us to come and to take it. And so we're enjoying that step of the process that He has for us and looking forward to the amazing plans that He has.
Another exciting building story comes from Origins Faith Community in Ontario, Oregon. The church, which was planted not quite 10 years ago, has been meeting in commercial space up to this time. But now, because of the work of God, they have access to an older church building that they are repurposing for the strong disciple-making ministry that they do in far eastern Oregon. Here are pastors James and Tammy Vogt to tell us a little more of what's been going on there.
Right. So to fill you in a little bit on Origins and what God is doing here in our community, in the last, about 4 months ago, we changed locations. We have always been in a business district, business area of town, and our lease was not renewed this last spring. And God opened a way for us, and the United Methodist Church, the folks came in and said, we believe that you're supposed to meet in our building. And in fact, they would love to give us their building and to continue the legacy of what they have done here in town. So the last 4 months have been a lot about a renovation of a really old building. What we're excited now to see is what it looks like to have a neighborhood, to be in the midst of a community with a people who very much need hope and love. And so Origins is on the scene to do that, and counting on God to show us step by step what that looks like. Yep.
Yeah, so we're two churches in one home is what we say, and so the building is busy with the two churches and recovery and different community things that are now starting to happen in our building, so it's good.
Yeah, recently, this last week, we became the host site for our local homeless meal site, and so that has started, and like James said, recovery groups are also meeting, and then Origins is gathering there, and also the United Methodist Church. So we look like a neighborhood church, and I think there are new things to come.
There is so much more to share, and I look forward to more opportunities to do so in the coming weeks. I also look forward to the meetings that I will be having with you and your church leadership boards in the coming months and over the next few years. I'm looking forward to these because these are opportunities to learn more about what God is doing in your city and to discuss how the PNA Ministry Network can best come alongside you in the important work that you are doing. Please let us know how we can best serve you.